The research we did here at MIT was focused on the formation of so-called clathrate hydrates. So these clathrates you can find everywhere in the world, especially at deep sea regions. And a popular example is methane hydrate. Probably all of you have heard about this. So there you have methane stored in so-called ices, so clathrates which look like ice. And we are looking into the formation process of these materials, which is still not understood from experimental viewpoint. Yeah, here we actually do so-called PDF analysis. So we actually look into the so-called pair distribution function that we measure during this formation. So and MID helps us and the European XFEL because we get these ultra-short pulses. So they help us to go to very low temperatures in the sample and have a very detailed view on this formation process. And MID especially allows us to go very, very close with the detector to the sample. And in this way, we get a very, very high resolution that we cannot get anywhere else. Okay, so here we study, we start from a hydration shell. So this means we have a molecule dissolved in water, and then around these molecules, water molecules are forming and building up kind of a cage. And this can grow up for the systems we study into a three-dimensional structure, and that's this clathrate. And this is, as I said, something like ice. And the impact of these things is that this is very, very important for can be important for our daily life in future. Because with the climate change, all these gases may be released, and that's why it's important to know more about this. Well, on the one hand, we have it all around the world, and we want to, on the number one, we want to prevent them from getting released. On the other hand, there are some countries are really following up ideas and really get out the gas molecules, because then you can get out methane as natural gas resource, for instance. But also, it's important to prevent this formation. For instance, in pipelines, you have this formation everywhere and every time. And some of you may remember this deep sea, what was it, Deepwater Horizon disaster more than 10 years ago, where they tried to plug it, this hole in the oil field, and in the end they failed because the hydrate was formed. So in the presence of the oil and water, you had hydrate formation, and then they couldn't plug it, and it took more than a week to really close it. So and here, of course, research is necessary to understand this whole process.